In my home, there's a quiet room dedicated to prayer and study. I call it the War Room. Well, I was in the War Room today praying, and this message today was strongly impressed upon me. The wrath of God is coming down on the USA because of our national sin of abortion. The Bible is clear in Acts, Hebrews, Romans, and Revelation that all individuals will stand before God to be judged for every thought, word, and deed in this life. But the Bible is equally clear that the nations will also be judged. Obadiah 1:15 says, "For the day of the Lord draws near on all the nations. As you have done, it will be done to you. Your dealings will return on your own head." National judgments directly or indirectly touch everyone in the nation. When the Founding Fathers were drafting the United States Constitution, they were fearful that the sin of slavery would trigger the wrath of God against the new nation. Luther Martin, one of the Founding Fathers, said that slavery ought to be considered as justly exposing us to the displeasure and vengeance of him who is equally Lord of all, and who views with equal eye the poor African slave and his American master. And we all know what happened. When God's judgment finally fell upon the USA, it was the Civil War, a horrible time that brought unimaginable suffering to the nation and finally put an end to slavery. Today, the heavy hand of God's judgment is once again on the neck of the USA as control of the nation is handed over to the most wicked men and women to ever walk the earth. They are bringing death and destruction upon North America, and it's going to get a lot worse before this time of judgment is finished. Why is the wrath of God coming down on the USA? Well, in my humble but correct opinion, it is because we have butchered over 60 million children in abortion clinics. Abortion is worse than slavery. And rather than mourn over this national sin, the United States celebrates the killing of children as if it is some kind of religious rite. 60 million dead children, 10 times more than the Nazis killed in their infamous concentration camps. Until we, as a nation, put an end to the killing of children, God will continue to crush the USA. The enemies of God will not even allow discussion about putting an end to their favorite sin. They worship the devil, and the devil demands the blood of children from his followers. The chaos that is rising up in the USA is the battle between good and evil, God and the devil coming to a head. And we, the people of the United States, are going to live through it. How bad will it get? I don't know. We may well see a repeat of the Civil War. When I was a boy, my dad once said, "You know, Bill, the wars can't always be somewhere else." But if you're a Christian man or woman, there is always reason to rejoice and hope. God will never abandon you, no matter how bad it gets. Our mission is to proclaim the message of the cross regardless of who comes against us. This has been a message of Outlaws Chapel. When God's word is outlawed, I will be an outlaw. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.